Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here to do my rant of Love During Lockup, Season 5, Episode 27, Free Candice. I think it's Andrew that needs to be freed.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop.
auntie that everybody needs.
You can make this up. Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and lives, sweet old auntie. Aunties that way. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, welcome back, everybody, and this is Auntie, and if this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button and joining this family. To all of my nieces, nephews, and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much. Why is this photo like this? For your continued support. If I had to rate this episode of Love During Lockup, Season 5, Episode 27, I probably will rate this episode a C. Y'all let me know downtown in the comments section what you all would rate this episode. Okay, let's get started. Let's get started with this review. Oh, Ray Della, oh my God, I'm so glad to see you back. Oh my God. Now I can just do my thing. Y'all just don't know. When you have your moderator not there, child, you be in the comments looking like this. That's the only reason why on the other video I saw y'all comments and stuff. Because you just be on edge. And then when you have your moderator, it really makes you relax. I so appreciate Ray Della. Y'all just don't know. Okay, so let's get into this episode, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. The first person that I want to talk about is Teenie and Rob. Now, of course, you all know last week, Teenie was blindsided with the fact that Rob was giving his mother money. She was blindsided with the fact that he is not going to be coming home on time. And so this week, she is sitting down with her kids. If I haven't said it once, if I haven't said it twice, I've said it 1,000 times. They have got to stop letting these kids. It needs to be a moratorium on people filming with their children. God damn. Leave the kids out of it. God. She sat there this week with her kids. And she's now having that talk. Which bitch should have been done in private and not in front of everybody else. Because the genuine reaction of the kids, the conversation being authentic, is lost with me. Suppose her kids had burst out in tears and like, leave the kids out of this. God. She sits down with her children and tell her children that Rob isn't coming home. Now, they want to sit there in front of the cameras And the daughter's like, what? And she's like, he's not going to be here for your birthday party. She's disappointed. The son is disappointed. The kids is eyeing each other. And I'm just like, this is so fucking inappropriate to me. Maybe I'm just old school. Maybe I'm just too old for this now. I don't know. But I'm telling you, I thought that was so inappropriate for us to be a fly in the room during that conversation. The kids are, like making it, the kids are seeming to be okay with this. Not okay, but okay with it. She's telling the daughter, if are you going to allow him to be in your pedicure, manicure? Of course, fucking not. Why even ask her, put her in a position to ask her something like that so that she can come back up in her face? The son is like, okay. She was like, at first I was upset about it, but now I'm not upset about it because when I thought about it, it'd give us more freedom. Then they showing him in the jail. He's in the jail, indicating that he basically is the sole provider over there. That Teenie is out there spending his money willy-nilly. That he needs a woman who is submissive. And she's not. Basically saying, when I come up out this camp, I don't know whether or not we're going to even stay together. Did y'all pick that up? That's what I picked up. He basically was saying, I don't know if I'm going to stay in this relationship with her. That's what I picked up from the conversation. Then he was saying how irresponsible she is with money. When she was in there, her mother came over. When she had her mother over there, she cut the camera off in the kitchen. And she's going out and going shopping. Does Teenie work? Maybe somewhere in the beginning I missed it, whether or not Teenie worked or she's just a stay-at-home mom. He's talking about him and his brothers have these businesses and stuff like that. And at first, and in some ways I still am, let me make sure I clarify, bitch, y'all here. At first, I was feeling some kind of way about the mother, right? I think we all was because the way that the mother came off. But if he rolling in all of this dough, and his mother really is having some financial issues, he really could help his mother. I didn't like her attitude. I didn't like the way that she came at Teenie about it. But of course, we all know that that's all driven by Rob, because he's the one that's putting her out there to do all this stuff, right? And she's the one that's saying, okay, I'm going to do all of this. Instead of just saying, I'm not going to, to do this, right? But at the same token, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, well, damn, if he's making all of this money, Teenie's out there overspending, he paying all the bills in the house, which it seems like to me, y'all let me know downtown in the comment section if it don't seem like that to y'all, then he could possibly give his mother more than $100. And maybe that's why the mother, got the attitude that she has. I don't know, but this is just a messy situation. And I don't know how much this is going to get messy when he get up out of that camp. But I just was like, sometimes you got to backpedal just a little bit, kind of look at it, from a different lens, and then just keep it pushing, right? Because I ain't going to spend all my days worrying about them. And the next couple that I want to talk about is Rick and Samantha. Now, Rick, of course, went to the reunion, and now he's over at the niece's house. And so, he's talking to the nieces about the party, and he had said that, Sandy had reached out to him. Was it Sandy? Y'all think it was Sandy had reached out to him, or even it was the other lady, whoever it was. She has already been married. We found out this episode 4 times. And he will be her 5th husband. Her 5th husband. Are they alive, bitch? What has happened with Samantha that she's been married 4 times and Rick about to be her 5th, and she's pressing Rick. She's pressing Rick about getting married and needing stuff in the jail. I often wonder, right, when I was looking at this show, I was like, would I be having me a if I was incarcerated, would I have me a little dating app? Have my face on there like, would I be telling my family to put some money on the book so I can continue to keep wearing my braids, my protective style? Bitch, probably so. I ain't gonna say I wouldn't. I'd probably be like the other guy. It's the guy that's on YouTube. He is going fucking live from the jail on YouTube. Back in the day, we was told they couldn't have cell phones, they couldn't have this, they couldn't have that. Bitch, he is going live on YouTube from jail. I BS you not. Samantha is like, I need him to marry me and I need him to take care of me. She is putting the pressure on him. He's sitting there with his nieces, and his nieces really believe he's getting got. He doesn't know whether or not he wants to be with Samantha. He goes and plays pickleball with his friend. He can't get the fucking ball over the net. His friend is joning on him. That's what we call it, joning. And dragging his ass. And I'm just saying, the guy asked him, is this who you really want to be with? He was like, yeah, but I think he's lying. I think he's a player. I think that he wants to be a player. And I don't know what his attachment is to Samantha because he wish he had watchy with it. His nieces are trying to tell him this some bull that you're going through. And when she calls, she don't cut no corners with them. She's very demanding from jail, bitch. For a bitch that's in jail, she's demanding as hell. And I really do believe that Rick is barking up the wrong fucking tree. The next person that I want to talk about is Joey and Michael. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you, I'm just really seeing these people differently. What the fuck is wrong with Joey? Child, Joey is dating Michael. But he's out there on dating apps. And Michael, they had somebody that had dropped the T and told him about this. Now, Joey ain't talked that when he was on there with Michael, who, by the way, now got a beard and everything else. So is this the old part? Is this the first, or is this the like bitches all out of style? Okay, it's all out of whack and all out of sequence to me. I'm confused about what I'm looking at between the two of them week for week, bitch. I don't know if we going back to the 70s or we in the 2024. I don't know where the fuck we are, but I'm telling you right now, the last couple of times that we didn't seen them, I'm confused as hell about whether or not he met with the family first and now, or last, or bitch, I don't know. But Joey is with this man who has indicated that he is not pleasing him. That he needs a little bit more skills. He need to be looking at videos and everything. Child, I was done. He told him basically, you ain't good. Now, you out here looking at on dating sites, but I'm in here being a good boy. Michael, stop fucking lying. What Joey don't know won't hurt him. So Joey said that, they was trying to do the little, over the phone type thing. But he feel uncomfortable because he in his parents' house. You should, mother. You should have your own place. But I understand why you say you at home. But if you're going to be doing, you know what? So he goes and solicits some information and some suggestions for how to keep the spark in his relationship from a friend. So the friend meets him and they're talking about it. And the friend suggests that he starts looking at some corn. Okay, because we won't be saying that. And, it just trying to help him out in that area. He says that he's not able to really do all of the stuff over the phone. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The stuff over the phone because he doesn't know the language and you know what I'm saying. And I'm sure that can be uncomfortable if you don't know what the hell you're doing. So it just seems like Joey, really hasn't had the experiences that Michael has had. He's very insecure and unsure of himself. And Michael is basically letting him know, I ain't pleased with you. So he goes and gets a hotel room so that he can do some things with Michael and I guess be as loud as he want to be. He can be as loud as he want to be in a hotel. Bitch, the people next door know you in there by yourself. They don't want to hear nothing through the damn walls either. What the hell is going on? Y'all know what? I'm sick of these people playing up in my damn face. They playing in our faces. They playing in our fucking faces. Free Candice. I think they need to free Andrew. Andrew is standing outside that damn jail, bitch. He got his envelope, honey. He look like he at the damn courthouse. He is just waiting for Candice to come out. He just spent all this money on Candice and everything. Candice comes out of the jail, embraces him and everything, and genuinely seems like she is happy to see him. Her girlfriend had already fucking told her, okay? Her girlfriend has already told her that she got him wrapped around her finger. That anything she want, anything she need, got to come. I mean, that he's going to give her, right? Because he sprung for her ass. So she's like, hey, miss you, love you, give him a kiss and all that. Happy to see you and all that. And she needs a cigarette, okay? Because she is a career criminal. She says she's been locked up so many times, bitch, like she's a career criminal. She comes out. She's like, I need a cigarette. I got to get my nerves together. She looking at him. I'm sure he's not looking like she thought. He got that big belly, okay? No ass in the back. He got that little, just a dud, okay? In my opinion. That's my opinion, bitch, okay? So she's like, he was like, wait a minute, before you get your cigarette, I got something I got to do. Your mother came to me in the fucking dream. A drink? What the fuck did she say? If my mama came to you in a dream, what was the last conversation me and her had? What color is her hair and her eyes? And all? Bitch, don't sit up here and tell me that my mother came to you in no fucking dream. That's funky. Talk to me in my heart and in my mind. But don't be coming waking me up in no fucking dream. That was too much. I wouldn't have been able to do it. I'm sorry. I would not have been able to do it. Don't come to me with the hocus pocus bullshit. He gets down on his knee and he proposes to her with a little ass ring, with a fake ass Louis, some fake ass designer glasses, a whole truck, a fucking apartment, and you gonna come to me with an itty bitty ring? Okay. So he proposes to her. She says yes. He's hugging all on her and kissing all on her and all of that kind of stuff, right? She's kissing him back. But bitch, either his breath was stinking or she just was absolutely, totally unattracted to him. I don't know if he smelled like ass or grass, but I'm telling you right now, honey, it just seemed like something was pungent about him. She was just not feeling him at all. She admired the truck. She was like, put the little thing down. She hopped on top of that. And the next thing you know, he up underneath, all up in between her legs. She's extremely uncomfortable with this. She said she's not used to affection and all of this kind of stuff. She told the motherfucker to stand down. Excuse me. I ain't mean to say that. That came right out. Probably because of how grossed out I was. I apologize, y'all. I did not mean bitch. I did not mean to say that word. I meant to say mofo. Okay. Excuse me. Strike the record, bitch. Strike the record. Okay. All right. Let me get past my embarrassment. I didn't mean to say that. Let me hide behind this damn bitch. Let me tell you something right now, honey. They wore me out in my last video, okay? They wore me out, bitch. Anyway, so she's telling him she's uncomfortable. She needs space. She just needs a cigarette, all that kind of stuff, right? And when somebody is feeding for a cigarette or anything, right? Alcohol, anything, right? They need it right then and there. She had already told him when she came to jail that she needed a cigarette. He was like, no, wait, because he wanted to tell her, about the mother and get down there, right? Then so she was like, I just need some space. I just need some time right now. He's talking about he understand why he's still standing there. This bitch never back up. He never backed up. And I'm saying, step the fuck back. Stop rubbing my legs. Stop rubbing my arms. I don't want this. Get the fuck back. Like, he doesn't take social cues, her cues. He doesn't take her outright telling him that she don't want him on. Get the fuck off me. I just want to sit on the back of this truck, smoke a cigarette, bitch, put a piece of straw in, like, get back. He never moved. Oh, I understand. If you got any issues or something that I'm doing and you want to talk to me about it, then I'm always open and I'm free. Bitch, she just told you that she needed space and a cigarette. He wants to throw the stuff in her face. Same thing Deontay did with Nicole. Do y'all remember when Nicole came home and Deontay ran across the street and had all of this? He had brought her the watches, the shoes, the clothes. Same thing. Yeah, I'm sorry I broke the tab on the pull tab on your pocketbook. Bitch, it was fake or even used and drive around it than a mother, okay? Because that Louis ain't going, the tag ain't just popping off like that, bitch. She got to look at the cell phone. She got to look at all the stuff that while he is up on her. Step back. I know that she's walking on eggshells with him. This is the first time, yes, and Broadwin. That's who they remind me of. Excuse me, y'all. And I'm just like, he doesn't take social cues. He's not understanding that she's asking him for space. The unfortunate thing about it is, in order for her to have what it is that she wants from him, she wants to flat out tell his mother, stand back. Can you please get the fuck back? There are some people in your life that you will meet that you have to be straight up direct and frank with their ass. You got to be curt. Bitch, can you please get back? And I know that for a fact because I absolutely have space issues. I do not like people up on me. I just don't. I can hug you and greet you and all of that, but then I need that space. That's just. And some people, you have to be direct. I'm sorry. I'm going to step back for a minute. I just, some people, I actually have to say that. I'm going to step back for a minute. I just sometimes, I don't like being in close proximity with people. And after the vid, now I'm really paranoid, bitch. And if I'm going to show up 9 times out of 10, bitch, I'm showing up with a mask on. And I just have an issue with that. I don't know if it was growing up with a bunch of siblings or what it was that caused me to be like this, but it's just part of my nature. And I love interacting with people. I love kicking the bobo. I love doing all of that, but I do have an issue with my space and inviting people into my space. If I invite you into my space, it's because I feel comfortable with you. And I think that she's probably one of those people that has an issue. She's writing it off, right, with her own mind, thinking, I don't like affection and stuff like that. And I didn't read it that way. I just read it as you probably have always had this issue and you did not know it. I'm just saying. So at the end of the day, he's going to be smothering her, and this ain't going to work. Now, as we all know, the new update that we have is that, she's married to somebody else. So this didn't even work out between the two of them. But he hasn't listened because he doesn't pick up on clues. And he doesn't pick up on words. You got to really listen to what a person is saying, right? And I don't think he's listening to anything. He's just thinking, he's got that, I got to rescue mentality, in my opinion. He has that kind of mentality. I got to save a hoe. No, you ain't got to save every hoe. Just a hoe that you know. And I don't think he know Candice at all. I almost hate to cover her. I swear, I don't know what is wrong with Ayonna. Y'all, I'm not lying. I don't know if she had something's wrong with her. I swear to God, I think it is. She is entitled. And she living in her fucking mother's house, bitch. She is a repeat offender. But she thinks she got rights. She don't have her shit together. I don't know if this bitch is acting, but I'm telling you, ain't nobody this goddamn ignorant. Bitch. I mean, when you talking about putting a hood in hoodlum, when you talking about putting the in ghetto, when you talking about putting the Tri-City in trifling, when you talk about putting a rat in mucking ratchet, you can't even do right with a privilege, but you want to be entitled to something. The fuck is going on? I hate to say it, but the only thing she care about is some dick from Jamahl. Jamahl, in my opinion, got more sense than her ass does. And I know last couple of weeks ago, maybe 2 reviews ago, y'all was saying that the apple don't fall far from the fucking tree. Y'all talk about the girl mother. You know, I be trying not to drag the mothers and stuff. And I was like, nah. But now I'm thinking, I don't know. As long as she feel like she being accepted by the street, she don't give a fuck. Because the mother last week read her ass. The mother made her, the way the mothers talked to her and what the mother said to her, made her appear less than her own son, who fucking been in jail for what, 18 years, bitch? The mother questioned whether or not she was good enough for her son because of her job. When we sitting out here saying, make it do what it do what you gotta do. The mother tells her to her own face, I don't know if you're gonna be the wife or the mistress, but you're gonna sit in there with somebody who got your life in their hand and be disrespectful to them. But all that the mother said to you, you swallowed it. You ain't challenged the mother or nothing. Matter of fact, you ain't even keep your head up half the time when you was talking to the mother. You let the mother say what the fuck she want, but you gonna get up in front of a judge face and buck? The audacity. Y'all, when I looked at that, I was like, okay, so the mother basically called her a hoe, a stripping ass hoe. No disrespect to the mother. Let her know on the sidebar that you ain't the first wife, that I'm looking at you, that I know it. And then you got the audacity to say that the last time you saw the mother, you was the best friend, bitch. But you gonna buck with a judge. Is Pam up in the house? Where's Judge Pam? Thank you so much, Charlotte, for the $5 super chat. You telling the truth, Auntie. Keeping it a buck 100. Love you. Love you too, Charlotte. Thank you, boo. Pam, what would you have done if she had bucked up and acted a goddamn fool up in your courtroom? I know Pam would have read the dog dude out of her. You wait until minutes before you got to meet with a judge to wake your baby up, to change your diaper and to feed your baby. Bitch, when you are appearing before a judge on Skype, you act like you in a fucking courtroom. That means your cell phone, all that stuff is gone. You don't have that stuff up open and all of that when you sit up there talking to a judge. You sitting up there talking to Jamahl. You ain't even prepped to go before a judge. Just because you on Skype doesn't mean that the decorum that you should have in a courtroom is not expected of you to have on Skype or whatever fucking tool you using. Because I think Skype gone, Zoom. You want a motherfucker to think that you're a responsible parent. If you was a responsible parent, you wouldn't be smoking drugs and getting locked up and got your son living with your mama. See, because the judge already pulled your record. They already know exactly who the fuck you are. You should have had somebody like your girlfriend you was riding around with watch your baby while you was in court. You're going to respect that judge. So she gets on there on Skype. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I got to feed my baby. Do you know how many years that sitting judge probably saw bitches like you that come up in there with a whole bunch of babies on their arms? Did you think that that was going to garner sympathy from the judge? Or did you think that that was going to garner disrespect from the judge? Well, can I feed my baby? No, you in court. Matter of fact, you should have had on a suit, at least a jacket. Even if you had underwear down at the bottom. You're in court. And you want the judge to be on your fucking time while you feeding your baby? But you ain't carried a mother like that. Your priorities is twisted. The judge told her, no, you can't feed your baby. You in my courtroom. Then she mad because the offense that she had, she didn't understand that even though she was only going to be spending 15 days in jail, her ass also got 4 years of probation. The judge should have, with all of that bullshit, the way she acted with that baby, the judge should have found her in contempt of court and locked her ass up. That's what the judge should have did. Locked her up. Thank you so much, Kelly Blonde Bomber, for the $4.99 super chat. Sorry. I've been absent, but still here. Preach, mama, with your words of wisdom in life. If any, I don't know what you're saying, boo. If any me here is smart, better listen to Auntie. Love you. Thank you. What did Pam ever say what she would do if she saw that bitch? Did Pam ever say? Let me see if Judge Pam said something. What Judge Pam say? She's so worried about being with Jamahl. Somebody who bullshit her came back with a different story about why he said the 2 years. We understood what you meant. You meant that you ain't marrying her ass. He came up with some damn sorry ass story about I want to give you the wedding that I think you deserve. I want to give you a wedding. I want to give you the wedding that you want, the wedding of your dreams. She ain't got no fucking dreams but to be with you clapping her ass cheeks. Excuse my language. She don't have no dreams, no aspirations, or any goals. She living for the weekend. This is fucked up. She got to be acting. She has to be. Y'all, this ain't real. She's got to be acting. Because I don't believe that this is who Ayonna. She's cussing and hollering and mad because the judge told her that she could not take care of her baby, that she should have had the baby up and already ready. That time that she spent with Jamahl, talking to Jamahl and doing whatever else she had to do, she could have taken care of her baby. But evidently that wasn't a priority. And see, you think you're going to just be doing busy in front of the judge. Thank you so much, Kelly. Sorry for the typos. I was singing your praises. Thank you, Bo. No worries. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. No worries at all. Thank you, Boo. She was like, I ain't waiting no 2 years to marry him. She probably ain't going to marry him at all. Because if she thinks she's the only one, after what the mother and the sister said, she's delusional. She gets off the phone and tells Jamahl about what's going on and how the judge didn't let her and fuck the judge and fuck that bitch and all of that kind of stuff. And he was like, man, stand down. You should have stood down. This is what you got to do. You got to come and beg and plead for the mercy of the judge. When you in their fucking courtroom, whether you on Zoom or not. If you know you wrong, I thought that they said 15 or 60 days or 30 days or 90 days. Ain't nobody tell me about no daggone 4-year probation. Bitch, did you ask? Did you do any homework on your own? What the? Then you crying. What are you crying for? Because you've never learned how to articulate your truth, your mind, or anything. You would rather cuss somebody out and put your hands on them than to learn how to articulate your truth. So when you crying like that, it's because you lack the vocabulary necessary to do it. You know how some people cry? Like sometimes I get so angry. I'll cry because I'm so frustrated, right? And maybe I want to put the pause on somebody or something. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get ready to fight or whatever. I ain't did that in years. And at this age, I'm not doing that. But I'm just saying, you'd be like, I'm crying. I'm not crying because of whatever. I'm crying because I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? Hers was the opposite. Hers is a lack of vocabulary. The judge, I'm sure, has probably looked at her past records and offenses and said, I'm giving you 4 years because you ain't learned shit. I read the other day that I think it was Sarcasm, I believe it is, had a record on there. She's a repeat offender. She out here whooping ass and taking names. And she got 2 kids. The little baby just as chunky and cute. I don't know what happened to her. I'm wondering if she really had any goals. If she, what's her goals? To be Jamahl's wife? Is that the only thing that she desires in life? And I know someone had put down in the comment section and was saying that, they smoke, weed and, get high and stuff like that when they're behind the wheel of their car. But I'm sure that they probably wasn't. You know what? I see people do it all the time. You get up on the light, especially now that it's spring and summer, and you just be like, So I know people do it. The problem is that whatever she was doing had her to the point where she was probably driving reckless. It's a difference in doing it responsibly, because in some states it's legal, and doing it irresponsibly and possibly causing bodily harm or death to somebody else. But as we all look and we see, she's not remorseful. She doesn't even believe she did anything wrong. And you cannot mess with a person that don't believe that they're doing anything wrong, because they'll never take accountability for it. And taking accountability is taking responsibility. She went to see that lady one day for anger management, bitch. When it's obvious she has bottled up anger. She probably needs to be on a, no, not probably. She needs to be on a therapist's bed. A chair, bitch, whatever. Ain't nothing wrong with therapy. I go. And I suggest that anybody that needs to, seek therapy, seek it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. To have an outside person to check you and tell you what you could do better, what you're doing right, is nothing that it's beneficial to me. It's an eye opener in every way. Sometimes do I be like, bitch, I ain't going to therapy today. Yeah. But then there are other times when I like be like, bitch, you better get up and go to therapy. And it doesn't have to be because there's anything wrong with you. Therapy helps you find out all the things that are right with you and what you are doing right and what you could do better and how you can do it better. I support it. I ain't got no problem with it. And I don't have any problem with saying I go to therapy and I have a counselor that I talk to that is helping me help me. She is a candidate for continuous therapy. Because there's something that is, I don't want to say broken, because I don't believe anybody's broken. But I really do believe something happened in her life. Her and her brother. Her and her brother. I don't know what it is. I ain't a counselor or a therapist and I can't, diagnose her, but her behavior, something is wrong. And again, we got another character that's bringing in kids, bitch. Leave the kids out of this. I really think she thought she was going to gain sympathy from the judge and that the judge was going to be like, oh, she's such a responsible parent. Not up in my courtroom. I've seen them walk people out for bringing strollers in here. The fuck? It's the judge's courtroom. It's their house. Babies all loud. Go down to the DC courthouse. Bitch. You see everything. It's probably like that in the town near you. But go on down there. You see all kinds going on. Y'all let me know downtown in the comment section what y'all think about Ayonna and all the rest of these hosted characters. What's the end going to be? What's the end game for her? Like, seriously, what is the end game? So that is the end of my review. Thank you all so much for being here. Just wanted to let you all know that I will be covering the new show that's coming back, the 60 Days In. And I will be covering the other one that we did where the person is locked up and they go and live with somebody else. Can't think of the name of the show. And on our 60 days in, I am going to have a cast member from 60 Days In who is going to be recapping with me. I am so fucking excited. I will be making that announcement and introducing. Yes, Inmate the Roommate. Thank you, Giselle. Those both come on. It came on late, and I'm gonna do it tomorrow, Pam. I see you. What you said. What happened to Quarter Ton Teen? It did not pop up in my app until late Saturday, I believe, or even it was Sunday. For some reason, it was delayed in my app, and so I'm gonna be covering that tomorrow. But hey Tam, but I will be having a cast member from a former cast member from 60 Days In who will be recapping with me. This person will not be recapping with me, I don't believe, every week, but we're going to try to talk about and review it together as many weeks as possible. So I am so excited about the new 60 Days In. And I am also excited about doing Inmate the Roommate. Yeah, I'm excited about that. So I guess we just ain't gonna get away from these people in jail. And ain't no place I ever want to be, but I sure be covering enough of it. I want to say a special thank you so much to Charlotte and to Kelly Blonde Bomber. Thank you all again so much for being here. Welcome back, Raydella. Welcome back. Oh, is there somebody new? Who is that you talk about? Nyla Wills 24. Hi, Nyla. Oh, okay, here she go. Welcome, boo, to your first live, Naya. Naya Wills 24. Welcome, boo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I love you all. Until we meet again, y'all be safe out there in those streets and in the water. Bye, y'all.